Hello friends, so today I am going to create the video for English language. Right now we are getting so much request for creating videos in English for Katalon. So based on those demands, we are creating this video especially for English people who can understand the English. So we will there is also a Hindi video available for this, so you can also see if somebody is not able to understand the English language or have it some difficulties. So we will also repeat whatever we have covered in the Hindi video. So we will see today we will see the basic commands of the Katalon. I assume that you have installed Katalon in your system and it is ready. So we will see basic commands today, like taking a screenshot, set text, click, accept alert, encrypt password, select options, how to select options in drop down, navigate to URL, back, close specific windows like window handles kind of thing, closing specific tabs like when we click on link and if it is open in a new tab, so how to handle that, switching windows, open and close browser command, and especially the call test cases to reuse the test cases which we have written in previously, and also the profile setup. Right, we have to run for our test for multiple different URLs, but the site is same, so we can use using that local production and staging using the test suite profile setup. So let's start. I'm assuming that you guys have the Katalon installed easily from the Katalon site. Current version I have is 7.33, and from start you have created the project from this new and project, right? And I have created this, and this was the blank project which I have explained in Hindi. So firstly, the first case is you have to create the test case. You will see all the folders will be able, you will see like this, these folders will be there when you initially create the project. Now you have to create the test cases first. So go to the test case folder, and when you right click on that, it will show the new folder. Either you can create a folder for test cases or you can get a simple test cases. So when you click on the test cases, it will create a new test case. And sorry for some noise around me due to the festival and all. So due to this test case one is there, we I have created, and similarly I have created the test cases two test cases I have created. Now we will see how to handle the commands in these test cases. So there are two ways to handle the commands in a test cases. Either you can write the script, this simple, you can also write down, and you can start web UI dot web UI, or you can simply use the UI portion and click on the add, and you will see the new command. So like here I have added a new command first, and then I have clicked the open browser. So this open browser is there, but there should be these are the some fields, or these are the some columns which you have to fill when you fill any command. So item is item column is mainly used for the commands which we insert, like different commands, basic commands. Object is the object repository or locators. You know that we can recognize any element on the page by using the locator. Like if I go to google.com, right? For example, I go to google.com, and if I have to enter text in this field, so how I will recognize, or the automation tool will recognize it using the locators, any specific ID or specific name of that element. If you want to click this button, then this button also have some unique IDs and names and XPaths and all. So right now I will use the XPath for this, and you can use different commands. So how to use that, I am just going to show you how to use that. So you have to first open this and open browser. So how you will recognize that you have to enter any parameter or input parameter? So whenever you select any command, it will automatically show you the input, and if you try to run this, it will automatically show that there is some error. So either you have to assign, and you have to have a common sense like that, that open browser is there, so it will open the browser, but which site we have to open is we have to write in the input. In the same way, it is automatically added in the script. You don't have to add in the script here, it will open. So if you it is reverse thing. If you add command using text here, it will automatically added in this UI, and if you add here in UI, it will automatically add. Like I'm going to show you one new command. Like if I add the new command here, this one, and I open browser again. So open browser, it shows where here is a blank. So if I go to the script and see, here it will show that web open browser and blank. So if I write here the http:/google.com, so and when I switch to this, it is google.com is written here, and it is not saved, so you have to continuously save this your project, right? If you want to maximize window, there is a command to maximize window. Set text is mainly used to enter the values in the field. Like if you have used the selenium, then we use the send keys. So here set text is working as a send keys. So when you do the set, if for example, if I want to enter text here in the text box for searching, then I have to take the element of this search field, and I take this using inspect element, and it will be selected directly. So here I right click, and I copy the X path. So X path of this, so I got the X path of this. But in Katalon you cannot directly paste the X path here. So there is a facility object. So you have to, where you will create object, you have to create object in this object repository here. So here in the object repository, how you create the any object, you just right click on that and click the new test object. So this test object will provide the facility to store any locator value. So like I have created this, and I have renamed it to Google search text, and this is the value I have copy pasted from that Google part, from Google. So this is the ID, this is the XPath of the search text box on the Google. So by this my Katalon will recognize that I have to enter text in this. Now I have also taken the search button. I have taken the search button's XPath here, from here. So from here search button XPath, you will click on this. So for clicking that, you have to first enter this XPath. You can directly take the XPath from just by inspecting, selecting this, and right click on this selected portion and copy XPath, right? If you feel that any step I am doing is very fast, then you can also go and check that step in that Hindi video also. Here there I have properly explained in the same way I am explaining here. So you have entered this, and then you save it. Now you have to use this created object in your test cases. Like here you have to just click, and it will show all the objects are present in your object repository. Like button, I can select button, so it will set text. So right now I have just taken this, but I have to set text in the search box. I have selected the object for. So what it will do, it will do the set text. It will send the text in this object, and the ID of this object is this one. So it will recognize that I have to enter the text in the search text box of the google.com, because our browser opening is google.com. Here different delete, add, different buttons are there, so you can easily manipulate your requests. Now clicking on the button, so this I just have to click on this, and when you write down here, it will show automatically the commands are available for that. So when I click on this, it will show the commands to me. I have selected click, and now it is on click. We don't have to set any values, we just have to click. So for recognizing the button, we have provided the button's ID here and in this object, and we have selected the object here, that right clicking, just the clicking on this. So button is set, Now if you want to take, after clicking that search or entering text search, and you have clicked on button, and the third thing is the encrypted. If you want to set the encrypted password for any field, so here is a facility available in the help section. So we go to help section, and if you click on the encrypt text, so it will provide you the value of the encrypt text. So you have to do this, like if I am going to add the search, it is my keyword I want to test search, so the encryption of this is available on this. So I can just copy and close from here, and I can enter the encrypted text or whatever text I want to send as a encrypted value. All right, now comes to the encrypt test screen, take a screenshot. So for taking a screenshot in Selenium, we have to write a long lengthy code, but here it is providing directly the take screenshot method. So you add just new method, and in method you just write the take screenshot, and it will show. Now for taking screenshot, what you have to do is that you have to write the file name, jpg or png, which will be generated. So for that you have to specifically provide the path of the folder and also the name of the image you want to show. If you want to write the name of the error.jpg, you can write the error.jpg here, so it will automatically set. And now there is another command for accepting alert, like if you are face when you click on any site, and sometimes it shows the Java alert or pop-up alerts. So for handling the pop-up alerts, you directly write the accept alert method. You don't have to write the any object, or it will automatically recognize that, right? So accept alert is to alert switching pop-ups and all. Switch windows index, so how to handle the switch window here. So switching window, if you have like for example, if you have written here and the Gmail text is opened in a different browser, right, or any different link is open in the another browser, right? So this way what happens is that your text is here, your focus is here, but you want to execute the commands here in this first tab. So it was searching in here in this tab, and suddenly on clicking, there is a case that if it is the new open in the new tab, so how you will switch to new tab? Otherwise what will happen, that this Katalon we search here only, and the action is going on here, so it will be fail, means it will try to search element here in this application, but your focus is on this application, this tab. So to switching the tab for any specific test, you have to use the switch command. So switch command is that you have to in the switch to window index. And what is that 123? It is the index number. Index number means what? When you open any tab in the first in the Google Chrome or any browser, the first tab will be 0, assigned 0, and the next tab will be assigned to 1. So when you want to when you are on the this tab, you have to assign 0, and when you want to switch to this one, you have to assign the 1. So here I assigned the 1, so it will switch to that window. If I want to switch here, after switching that, I want to click on close this tab, then I have to close this, then I have command that close window and index 0, so it will close that. Similarly, close browser, if you want to close the browser, you can use the close browser command here. After that, once it is done, you have to, for execution purpose, you can directly execute the single test cases when you are troubleshooting. But after that, if you want to if you have multiple test cases and all, you have to create the test suite for that. So for test suite, you go to the test suite folder and right click on that, and it will show the test suite. So in test suite, you will just write the name and OK. So it will create a test suite like this, search suite. Now you have to add the test cases. When you click add, it will show all the test cases you have written in the above this folder. So when you select that, you can add and continue, you OK. So these will be shown here. After that, work is not completed. You have to, for executing that, you have to create another one that is called the test suite collection. So in test suite collection, when you to create a test suite collection, you have to provide the reference add here the test suite which you have created as a search suite. So hope it is hope you guys are able to understand this setup. next commands I will be showing the profile and all in the my next video. So keep watching and provide me your comments. I will explain you if you guys are facing any errors in your setup. Thanks a lot. Keep liking and sharing and subscribing our channel.